This is it, guys. This is the trip we've been waiting all year for. The big mama of all national parks, Yellowstone. On today's episode, we embark on an epic bucket list adventure that's almost a year in the making. I'm not wasting any more time with any more snippets of what's to come, guys. You're just gonna have to watch. This is the most amazing trip ever. Let's get to it. All right, everybody, this is it. We're on our way to the big one. We are finally on our way to Wyoming right now. Why else would we be going to Wyoming other than for Frontier Days? No, I'm kidding. Yellowstone, guys, we're on our way to Yellowstone. Somewhere along the way, too, we're gonna try to make a visit to Grand Teton. Can't wait to get there, although we've got a really, really long way to go. Currently, we are just a little bit east of Denver. Let's try to enjoy this trip, man. We decided a long time ago that on this trip, we were just gonna take our time and smell the roses. It's about 12 and a half hours of driving to get to Yellowstone, so no hurry. We're gonna stay the night in Rollins. But on the way, we're gonna explore. We are right by the Denver airport, so I think we're gonna go see Lucifer. If you're not from Colorado, you're probably already asking, who the hell is Lucifer? Lucifer is this abomination on the left. Yes, the already stricken with conspiracy theories Denver International Airport has this one to explain as well. This beastly steel sculpture of a blue horse with glowing red eyes actually killed its creator. That's not myth, that's not urban legend. That really happened. That damn thing is creepy as hell, but we had to come through. All right, with demonic horses behind us, we're actually taking a quite scenic route up to Wyoming.
Welcome to Wyoming.
Thank you. Scenic route. Well, I guess not yet. Well, guys, that's no matter because our next stop, Laramie, Wyoming, does have something that you just don't see every day.
We got the Wienermobile. You gotta film that.
Da-da-da-da-da! It's the Wienermobile. We didn't go seeking it, but we found it. We have made it to Rollins, Wyoming. At our first stop, the KOA journey here, which is right by the highway. Just a quick overnight, cut this trip in half because to go straight there would have been pure murder. So we're getting set up and we're gonna find some food, have a look around this area and see what we like. I'll tell you one thing I see right now that I like is this right over here. I need one of those. Well, we got some eats. We got the Subway, man. Yeah, real exotic dining here in Rollins, Wyoming. And I don't know what it is, guys. I am so freaking tired. We're all freaking tired. Just beat down. I don't know what it is, man. My wife said, you know, I don't remember feeling like this on the Oklahoma trip. And she's right. I don't understand. But yeah, I'm not even sure I'm gonna make it till that sun goes down, bro. But we'll see. I'm gonna do my best. So, but anyways, we're gonna call it a night now and pick up in the morning and start heading to Yellowstone National Park. And good morning, everybody. Boy, that was a terrible night's sleep. Dude, don't ever get a memory foam mattress topper for your camper. All it's gonna do is make you sweat and uncomfortable and hot on one side all night. It's a beautiful morning here. I just caught some images of one of the weirdest sunrises I've ever seen in my life. And it's just the smoke. Look at all the haze, dude. Thank you, California. Man, the air quality up here is getting better. It was worse in Colorado. As we move further north, it seems to be getting a little better, but man, this haze is crazy. Yeah, now it's time to start thinking about getting ready to pack up and get on our way to Yellowstone, man. Thank you. All right. Now there's food for the belly. And we got to start heading to the north.
So back on the road again, and we've got about 5 hours to get to the south entrance of Yellowstone. Now the scenery as of right now, not so great, but we're gonna watch this drastically improve over the next 5 hours. Before long, Grand Teton punches its way into the horizon, letting us know, like a beacon, that we don't have very far to go.
Okay, we're not even at Yellowstone yet. We're still on the way there, but we're getting our first look at Grand Teton over here.
Oh yeah, we'll be coming back here in a later episode, but for now, it's onward, on to Yellowstone, just a little further, and we're there.
We've made it. We're here. I expected it to be a little busier here. Of course, it is a weekday, so maybe that made the difference. I don't know.
More than likely, actually.
It's Monday. It's not the weekend, so maybe it won't be such a bad parking lot here. Wishful thinking, I'm sure.
Look at those little boys.
Hello. Oh, yes, please.
Have a great day.
Thank you. You too. See, I love it when it's that easy to get into a national park.
Best $80 I've ever spent in my life, guys. The National Park's annual pass. Go get one.
What? Stop.
Not liking this?
No.
It's fine.
It is not fun.
Beautiful, natural Yellowstone right there. Huge drop-offs right off the side of the road. It's fun. Don't puke.
So the girls were not enjoying the sheer drop-offs along this road.
So we got the Hoopty Partridge family bus right in front of us, trying to huff it up this hill. Oh, that's not good.
And this old 60s Hoopty bus was not enjoying this hill.
How fast are we going? 20, 28, 29. He's making it. You can do it. I believe in you, Hoopty bus.
Just getting our first glimpses of this place and we are already in awe. But we're on a mission to get to Madison Campground, which will be our home for the next 5 days. Even though the trip was just a few minutes for you guys, it was very long for us.
Well, we are here, Yellowstone National Park. It only felt like it was 5 hours driving to get here to the campground, but hey, we're here. We've got everything all set up, pretty much. And the rules here are a little strict about what you can and can't have out and around. And I get it with the animals and stuff like that, but some of the stuff's weird, like water containers. Look at this place, it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Madison is one of the more centrally located campgrounds within the bounds of the park. It's nestled right here by the Madison River. And right now I can hardly think of a more picturesque place to spend the next 5 days. But before we start putting some tread on those boardwalks, we got to come up with a game plan that starts tomorrow. So before we really get started, let's get some of the basics out of the way. First of all, Yellowstone is huge. It boasts 3,468 square miles, or the even more impressive number of 2,219,791 acres. It was established as a national park on March 1st, 1872, making it the first national park not only in the US, but in the world. As most of you already know, Yellowstone sits atop a supervolcano, the largest in the world in fact, its closest rival being Toba in Indonesia. Yellowstone's last super eruption was nearly 640,000 years ago, leading many to believe it's overdue. The caldera from that last eruption, as seen here, measures 43 miles long by 28 miles wide. So now that we've got the scope of the place out of the way, let me get down to the brass tacks. If you think you're going to see Yellowstone in a day, you are fooling yourself. Our plan of attack was to split up the park into 3 key areas over 3 days. Here, 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 not here, closed for road construction. So for day 1, we decided go big or go home. And we went with the biggest draw that the park has to offer, starting at the Old Faithful Basin and moving our way north from there.
Well, good morning from Madison Campground in Yellowstone National Park. It is so cold. I was not ready for this. Thank God we're glamping and we have a furnace. Got an early start to the day and just kind of getting the blood flowing, and we're gonna head on out over to, I think today we decided to do the most famous landmark of Yellowstone. Just get it done with right off the bat. We're going to the Old Faithful area. Anyways, we're gonna get the day started, so stick around.
And as we sauntered off into the morning light, we were briskly reminded that we are, in fact, sitting on top of a supervolcano. What you see here is just one example of what you see all over the park. Steam rising from every crevice. This place is not dormant. I would say it's extremely active. Old Faithful got its name by the predictability of its eruptions, which is kind of an anomaly. As we noticed through the park, most geysers have absolutely no prediction times whatsoever. Some have guesstimates of several hours, others haven't erupted in months. But Old Faithful pops its cork once approximately every 70 minutes.
All right, we have made it to the Old Faithful village, whatever you call it. Not entirely sure, but we just got here. No idea where we're at. Kind of lost in here. The only thing we found so far that looks familiar, I think we're just coming up on Old Faithful right there. Seeing lots of people gathered around, so I'm guessing that has to be it. We're gonna check it out, see when Old Faithful's gonna erupt next. Of course, we show up as it's erupting.
All right, so we missed the splendor of this eruption, but the good news is, if we come back in 70 minutes, we can see another. The famous Old Faithful Inn. It's time to finally see this with my own eyes. Put on a mask. I've seen photos of this place, I've seen videos of this place, but nothing, absolutely nothing compares to seeing this wild architecture with your own eyes. Built in 1904, it is listed as a National Historic Landmark, and it is just fun to look at. Hey, what's that up there? I want to go there.
Okay, so we're gonna climb as high as we can in this thing. As high as they'll let us. Keep going, keep going. We're gonna get you kicked out of Yellowstone. That's as far as they'll let you go. You can't go up there. Boo. Well, this was neat. But I came here to see nature. So that's where we're going.
Now it's finally time to hit the boardwalks and see what this park is all about. Volcanism mostly. Not Vulcan like live long and prosper, but Vulcan is a volcano. It's gonna boil your butt.
Let's throw some ramen up in there.
Man, a clear blue hot spring like that sure does look inviting. I mean, that is if it wasn't for the whole dying part. I was waiting for the first time I'd find some deja vu here. And for some reason, I'm feeling like I've been here in particular before. See, I'm nerdy enough to really like this stuff. I can look at a boiling pot of water coming right out the earth all day. Well, maybe not all day, but you get the idea. This is a geological wonder. That goes without saying, right? But man, oh, it hisses. About every 100 feet or so was another adventure into sight, sound, and even smell. So behind me here is Yellowstone's giant geyser. Probably the most unpredictable one in the park. And also it is actually one of the largest geysers in the world. Again, to kind of illustrate the unpredictability of it, shows the last eruption. And it's been so long that you can't even read it hardly anymore, but if you make that out, it's March something. It's August. It'd be great, wouldn't it, if it just went off right now? Go. Didn't work. Go. Oh, and another thing. Take a look at the sky. It's blue. There is no fire smoke up here. Yeah, guys, smoke finally freaking cleared out. I guess we're far enough north that California is not going to kill us. It's actually kind of funny how the rumor mills kind of fly around here. There was a whole crowd gathered to watch this thing go off, and it wasn't going nowhere. And now the crowd slowly dissipates. Oh, they're over there. Just tell them to hit the on switch. Okay, so there's just one more, well, two things left to do at the Old Faithful area. One is actually sit and watch Old Faithful erupt. Two, like I said, I still didn't find my trinket at a gift shop, so we got to do the trinket hunting. Get myself a sticker for the camper. Because yeah, I know I usually do it by state, but Yellowstone deserves a place all its own on that camper, so it's getting one. And a Wyoming sticker. 2 stickers, 2 for 1 deal.
Old Faithful. Ah, the anticipation is building. The crowd anxiously awaits seeing this natural wonder in action. This one further down the basin decided to tease us while we're waiting. Well, where's ours?
Well, Old Faithful was faithful. Went off right on time, got some great shots. Can't wait to share them with you. All right, this time it is trinket time. Several gift shops to choose from, and I'm gonna find something, doggone it, to waste my hard-earned money on. Whew. Little bit like a zoo in here. Found some of my junk. Who said Yellowstone's busy? Nah. All right, so we finally finished up at Old Faithful Basin area, and we're starting to move our way north now, starting at the Biscuit Basin here. Hopefully they got some gravy.
Just a little bit north of the Old Faithful Basin lies the much smaller Biscuit Basin.
It too is home to many beautiful thermal pools and smaller geysers, as well as our first encounter with epic stupidity.
Right over there at the Sapphire Pool, we saw a perfect example of how people freaking die here. Stupid. Now that guy's gonna be forever immortalized in my video for being dumb. Well, this one sounds angry. Ovaka Spring. Do something.
So not a very huge area, but full of a lot of really cool stuff.
Well, it may seem unbelievable, but there's no biscuits in the Biscuit Basin.
Biscuits. We were hungry, so this is about the point in the trip where we decided to go back to camp to make some lunch, which turned into a couple-hour nap. But no matter, we'll just work our way backwards from here, starting at the fountain paint pots.
Okay, so after a lunch break that turned into a nap break, we're back on the Southern Trail. We're actually starting from the top and gonna move back towards Grand Prismatic now. So we are at the paint pots. So this looks like it should be fun. Everything's freaking dead around it.
This one already has a bit more of a foreboding feel to it. More ominous, if you will. Now, I don't know if it's because it's overcast, or if it's because it's later in the day, or if it's because everything around me looks like a wasteland. This place has a different vibe.
This whole place is just otherworldly.
But still beautiful in its own weird way.
Paint pots was pretty interesting, so now we're gonna head on down the line. We'll let you know where we're heading next.
Well, you knew it was coming. Gotta go see the beautiful Grand Prismatic.
All right, we're gonna make the hike where you can see Grand Prismatic from up above. We are here, and it's up there. Everywhere you look in Yellowstone, there's a little fart hole.
So in case you've never been here and didn't know, Yellowstone is kind of stinky.
Fart holes everywhere. Whew. This part of the trail ain't playing around. Well, I'd say that advantage point was just advantage point. I said it wrong. Take two. Well, I'd say that vantage point was certainly worth the hike. If the sun had been out, I bet the colors would have been way more vibrant. But, you know, we'll take what we can get. Thank you. People are a fan of the shirt, man.
The view from up there was tremendous, guys. Do not miss this trail.
Found randomly in Yellowstone Park.
Of all the inspiring things that I would find in this park today and in the days to come, this one is by far my favorite.
All right, now we're at Grand Prismatic, and I think this is probably gonna be our last stop for today. But grand finale, right? Sure is purty up here.
Kind of can't really see anything going on in there. I bet it's beautiful though. This is precisely why you go up to the high ground to see this. It's still cool though, but you really got to see it from above. It does it way more justice.
Hey, low ground, high ground, doesn't matter. It's still the most beautiful thing in the park.
Getting a free steam bath, courtesy of Mother Nature. All right, now we're done at Grand Prismatic and we're done for the day. Going home, gonna make up some food and cut.
And so concludes day one of this epic trip to Yellowstone. But there is still so much more to do. Be on the lookout for part 2 coming very soon.
Time to go down to the brink of the lower falls. Oh my, that's simply stunning. Pretty nice. So this really illustrates why they call it Yellowstone, guys. I think I'm gonna be a pioneer and start something new. I'm gonna take selfies of myself, of people taking selfies. First wildlife encounter. I think we might have found a little hidden gem of a picnic area here. We're exploring the mud volcano area already. You have the bog of eternal stench. It's like a beach down there. Let's go swimming.
Well, I sure do hope you have enjoyed today's episode, folks. If you enjoyed today's episode and you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe right away. And do the best thing you possibly can, and that's share. Share this video, share the wealth. For a more interactive experience, follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And as always, thank you so much for watching this episode. Until the next time, safe travels, happy camping, and cheers.